Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly forecast for May 11th through the 17th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to go ahead and pull a spirit message for you all from this deck here. So without further ado, my dears, let's get to shuffling. Pull your cards and see what's happening this week for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. What do you all need to know for May 11 through the 17th? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my dears. So the first card that we have is the Seven of Coins. And this is hard work. Putting in some hard work. So Pisces, some of you, okay, let me explain a couple of things. We just came out of that pretty intense full moon in Scorpio. And Pisces are very sensitive to moon energy. After all, you guys are ruled by the moon, okay? So also, we've got some retrogrades happening, and we've got some planetary placements that are going to make the next couple of weeks emotionally charged for some people. And it's going to make some people kind of reflective on, what they're putting into life and what they're getting out of it. So there might be some people who are feeling unappreciated. There might be some people who are feeling frustrated with what's going on with their financial situation or where they're at in their career. So 7 of Coins for you guys this week. I feel it with the energy where you're like, man, I'm working so hard for just a little bit of progress. Like, I'm squeezing a whole lot of berries for a teensy bit of juice. Like, you're feeling a little frustrated. But 7 of Coins comes with the message that you've done a good job. You've put the work in. You've done the planting. And it might not be visible just yet, but those seeds are growing. And very soon you're going to see them sprout. You're going to see them come up. Okay? So it's like you have a you have a good foundation. Things will be moving forward. You've done a good job laying the foundation, and now you just kind of have to let time do its thing. I feel this is especially true if you've been working through relationship issues, or if you've been doing something in terms of like a side hustle that you're bringing to the main focus here right now, trying to turn it into a business or something with self-employment. I think this is particularly true. Also, if you are doing something with self-employment or trying to bring in clients or, bring in customers of some kind, with the 7 of Coins, it lets you know that it's the way it is. It's the nature of the situation. In the beginning especially, you're going to have periods where it's very, very busy, and you're going to have periods when it's just tumbleweeds and crickets, and then it'll pick up again. And what will happen is, as you keep working the business, eventually you get to the point where you have the consistent business, right? Like, for example, if you were selling shampoo, and that shampoo is going to last the average person, we'll say 2 months, right? So you sell a bunch of shampoo in January. The people who are happy with it, they're not going to come back to you till March or April, right? So you have to keep trying to find new customers in the meantime, right? And eventually you have enough people where you have consistent reorders, right? And they overlap. They're like back to back on top of each other. You're not waiting for the January people to come back in April, right? Like, you're happy when they come back, but you have people that were from, a couple months, you get what I'm saying. You get the rotation going, right? It's like a farmer planting plots of land. Every little plot of land might be for a specific season, right? Like, this is going to be for this season. This is going to be for this season. And once they've done all the work, then it's just going to flow. It's like there's going to be the crop for each season. It's just going to flow. So this is kind of a reminder in that way for some of you. Your next card here, Pisces, is Ace of Wands, and this is accepting new opportunities. It's also a card that kind of encourages you and says, look, you know, you might be in a situation, you're going to get back from it what you put into it. You get back what you put in. So also what I see Ace of Wands as a message as is that for some of you Pisces, there's going to be some offer coming in. It could be a job offer. It could be an offer for a project. And you might think to yourself, you know what, that sounds nice and all, but it's not quite to like the level or the status I was hoping for. I wanted something a little higher level, or, you know, whatever it might be. Sometimes I see Ace of Wands coming up to let us know that it's going to grow, it's going to bloom, and it's going to blossom. So it might be a foot in the door, but once you get your foot in the door, it's going to really take off. It's going to really give you room for advancement, right? This is why a lot of the times with the Ace of Wands, we'll see some kind of flower growing out of it or branches coming out of it. It's growing, right? And it's an opportunity for you to kind of take back your power. Pisces, I feel for some of you, you're in a situation, in a work situation where you, you're looking at your work situation in a way where you're trying to set yourself up to make a certain amount of money because you feel like you're going to have to be living on your own. Whether there's a family situation that's not working out for you, or you just feel it's time to have your own place, or, you know, maybe just having roommates isn't working for you anymore, or maybe a relationship isn't working for you anymore. So this Ace of Wands, I feel like something is coming in that's going to allow you to get to that level to where you can do this. Okay. But you're going to have to take the steps. You're going to have to take the steps. You're going to have to work this to make it happen. But I feel a sense of advancement. I feel a sense of adventure. I feel like a really big shift of independence, of confidence, of power around the Ace of Wands for Pisces for this week. Your next card here, my darling, or darlings. Ooh, well, we were just talking about this. We were just talking about it, and here it is, clear as day. You've got Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is definitely good news, okay? Ace of Coins is going to be opportunities coming in, new energy coming in. This is going to be career advancement, promotions, raises, job offers. It's very positive in terms of finances. And those of you that watch my readings, you've heard me say I'm especially excited when I see Ace of Coins, because one thing I've noticed over the years reading for people, when Ace of Coins comes up for someone in my readings, a lot of the times they're breaking out of some generational curses. They're breaking out of like long lasting family, like generation after generation issues with finances, or, dysfunctional love life relationships. Like the person's breaking out of all that. You're coming into an energy upgrade. Okay. And so it's very good news. I'm always very happy for somebody when I'm reading for them and I see Ace of Coins. So a lot of you are coming into this breakthrough. You're coming into this significant change. And you can expect for yourself to feel unstuck, to feel like things are flowing easier, and that you're coming into a more comfortable way of living. You're coming into energy where you're calling in and you're attracting abundance. Okay. Your next card here, my dears, is the Sun. Okay. And the Sun is very happy energy. It's very successful energy. The Sun is definitely a card about freedom and independence. So Pisces, you all are hungry for it. You all are hungry for it. And it's coming in here. In fact, the Sun card is a major arcana card. And you may have heard me say in the previous readings, when the major arcana cards come up, they signify that you all are in a significant crossroads. The situation at hand is something that you came here to learn. You came here to master. There's some degree of divine intervention happening with this situation, and you have a spiritual team around you helping you with it because you came here to learn this. You came here to accomplish this. And the Sun card, it's that happy energy. It's the freedom. It's, you know, the independence. It's receiving attention, you know, taking credit, you know, being praised, being successful. It's also a card of true love, inner child. So a lot of you are just wanting to, like, you're ready to be acknowledged. You're ready to be fairly compensated. You're ready to receive, and you're just wanting to have a sense of, like, putting yourself out there. You don't want to be hiding. Some of you are sick of this whole lockdown thing and you can't wait to get outside. And I hear you and I feel you, my dears, and it's coming. It's coming. But we have to be patient. And I understand some of us get frustrated, but we need to be respectful. You know, we don't want to get all worked up. We don't want to go out there with aggression. Aggression is never the answer. So a lot of you are really feeling ready to put yourself out there and to enjoy life and to come into a sense of playfulness. So I really feel for some of you, there definitely is an underlying thing of, like, trying to get out on your own, like not wanting to have a roommate, not wanting to have to be in unhappy living situations for financial reasons. So I feel some of you are really getting focused on, how can I do this? You know, what kind of job can I work? Can I do some kind of a side hustle? Like, how can I do this in a way that I can pull this off? And your cards are saying, Pisces, you're going to pull it off, right? The Sun card, the major arcana energy, major arcanas are like a period of time we're entering into. It's not going to be, you know, 1 week or 2 weeks. It's going to be a while. It's like a new chapter of life. So let's go ahead and see your spirit message. And don't forget, guys, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Alrighty, my dears. So your card here is Angel of Soul Love. And it says, time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. So for some of you that you have this fear if you're going to be able to pull this off, or if you're going to be able to work things out in a situation, the underlying thing is maybe a part of you feels like you don't deserve it. And so this card is trying to say, look, you need to love yourself, and you need to talk to yourself in the situation, or talk yourself through the situation the same that you would for a friend, right? If your best friend came to you, or somebody you really cared about, if they came to you and they had the problem you were dealing with right now, you know, you wouldn't say, well, you know what, my friend, just give up because you really screwed up and you don't deserve to have this, and there's no way you could ever pull it off, and you know, you're just not cut out for it, and you know, anybody in their right mind isn't going to give you a chance. Like, you wouldn't say those things. You probably wouldn't even say those things to a stranger sitting next to you on a bus, you know, let alone to like somebody that you're friends with or somebody that you care about. So why do you say it to yourself? You know, so I think some of you, it's just, you need to get into those good old affirmations and remind yourself that you're worthy, that you're deserving, that you're worthy of love, and you don't have to beg for crumbs at the bottom of anybody's table. You know, you don't have to be doing that, or you don't have to feel as though that's going to be your only option someday, right? Have faith in your independence. Have faith in your abundance. Have faith that, you know, you deserve it and you're worthy of it just as much as anybody else. Okay, my dears? So Like I said, if you want a private reading, you can schedule with me through Calendly. If you want to check out the channeled angel readings and the love readings, those are linked in the description. And the wonderful, amazing folks at Truly Divine are still offering you guys the 30% off discount off their astrology reports. A lot of you have been asking me some complex astrology questions, and unfortunately, I'm not an astrologer. I read the cards intuitively. I'm happy to give you an intuitive card reading, but you know, if you want astrology based stuff, a forecast for the year based on your astrology, natal chart analyzed, love and relationship compatibility on astrology, you know, I'm nowhere near versed enough in astrology to give you guys those kinds of detailed breakdowns. So I had a good experience with them. They're offering you guys the discount, so I'm happy to link that in the description. And my dears, if you like this beautiful deck I used this week, make sure you watch last week's forecast and also the love reading for May, because I used a deck by the same artist, a different deck but the same artist, and I'm giving that deck away. Actually, a new copy of that deck. So it's not the same. It's not my personal copy of the deck. It's a copy of the deck that's never been opened, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to give away that that card deck, and I'm going to give away one free 30-minute private reading. And I'm going to pick the winners from Instagram and Facebook. I'll pick one winner from Instagram, one winner from Facebook. One person will get the card deck, one person will get the reading. So if you want to enter for that, all you have to do is like or comment on any of my social media posts on Instagram and Facebook, which is amethystangellight. And you get to see the daily cards and the pick a cards and the things that I post on there. So if you're not already on there, and if you want a chance to win free readings and prizes, I'm going to be doing this every single month. I'll give away you know, a crystal or a necklace or a tarot deck and one reading every single month. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. I thank you so much, guys, for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I am wishing you a wonderful week. Take care.